Well, a fine morning to you, and as you see, the court is in recess for another 15 minutes, and then we'll, of course, be joining them again. It's a monumental day, Judgment Day. We'll be covering all of it, and I'm in studio with Barrister Wahab Shitu, SAN. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Shitu.
Nigerians.
Indeed, thank you very much.
Yes.
And just to say that Wahab Shitu is going to be back on politics tonight, later on between 8 and 9. But we've been here in studio since the beginning. We didn't want to interrupt anything. We didn't want anything, not even 1 second of it. TVC is going to be all over it, so to speak. What the stage we have now is that they're taking care of all the, is it right to refer to them as preliminary issues?
Well, housekeeping applications.
Okay.
But I think let me also warn that nobody should preempt the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should make any adverse comments about the judgment, about what is going on here. It will be sub judice.
Okay.
Sub judice implies that when proceedings are before a court of competent jurisdiction for adjudication, it is contemptuous to begin to make pronouncements one way or the other.
Or commentary.
Or commentary on
one way or the other before the conclusion.
Yes, conclusion of a yes. So let's await this judgment with a lot of faith, with a lot of trust in the process, with a lot of faith and trust in the integrity of the justices. And let us also know that it is when matters have been submitted for adjudication,
mm-hmm.
it is important to retain confidence, to build confidence in the judice that it is going to deliver justice to all the parties. This is not the time to blackmail or to make any kinds of unsavory comments about what is likely to be the outcome. For me, as a law officer, I have implicit faith in the judiciary. I know that at the end of the day, justice will be delivered to the parties and for Nigeria.
Indeed.
Which is critical. So beyond that, I don't think we should make any comments.
Yes, we weren't even looking to.
We should not.
Because
we should just simply sit down in the comfort of our homes, comfort of our offices, and enjoy.
And just observe and
enjoy the jurisprudence.
Indeed, that is what really what it is. So at this stage, they are taking because it's Judgment Day. The judgment will eventually be pronounced.
Yes.
But all of this is like
housekeeping applications. They are, you know, in matters of this nature, there will be applications that were made by parties in the course of proceedings, requesting for one relief or the other. The attitude of the justices is to defer rulings on all such requests to the time of the judgment. So those rulings are taken together with the judgment.
Okay.
And this is what they have done.
So it's going to be a long haul. And that explains the break that they have taken.
Yeah, they have taken.
You know, so
they will look at the merits of the case and they will do justice. I'm 100% certain that justice will be delivered.
Indeed. And as we saw, as you said, this is not the time to comment on any aspect of what is being said.
Anybody who is making comments on the merits of the case
no.
is doing a disservice to Nigeria.
Indeed.
Is doing a disservice to the administration of justice. It's just playing to the gallery, which is something we should all discourage. I think lawyers have done their jobs.
And are
brilliantly
doing,
on both sides. And they are still doing their jobs. Now the floor is yielded to the judice, the bench, to pronounce. And when the bench is pronouncing, the wise thing is for all to listen.
That is exactly
with rapt attention.
Is the professional thing to do.
Yes.
And that is indeed what we're doing.
Yes.
But beyond that, apart from that, the other thing is that since this is being broadcast live, you just saw all the people that were there, apart from the lawyers, but then you saw the non-lawyers who were also there ranging from, you saw the vice president is in there, the national security advisor is in there, the chairman of the party, of the ruling party, everybody there in there doing exactly what you have said.
Yes.
Listening, observing, identifying themselves where need be. You know, in fact, a number of times the vice president has stood up and introduced himself in the venue.
Yes.
So
not only that, all the parties are represented by all the bigwigs.
Some of them have.
And those who have interest in the outcome of these proceedings are all in court.
Mm-hmm.
On the part of all the parties who have a stake in the outcome of this judgment. So they are there. It shows that the outcome of this judgment is very critical. And to the survival of our country, everybody is interested.
And the transparency of this is that this is going all around the world.
Yeah,
it's live. All around the country,
yes,
and indeed all around
the world. Yes.
So in diaspora, everybody, who wanted to know about this.
You know, Nigeria is the largest black African country. Nigeria is renowned. Nigeria demonstrates examples for the rest of Africa. So in terms of jurisprudence, in terms of the quality of our jurists, in terms of the quality of our lawyers, there's no country that can rival Nigeria in Africa. We have the best lawyers, we have the best judges, we have the best system of administration of justice. So we have a lot to showcase to the entire continent. And that is why all eyes will be on Nigeria as this judgment is delivered.
Indeed. And, also to make the point that, since we've been having presidential elections, you take the history back, I think apart from the 2015 presidential election, all have been contested. If you look at a list of it, going back to 79, at that time it was UPN and NPP, represented by Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Nnamdi Azikiwe, both of blessed memory now, and then, contesting with the NPN, Shehu Shagari, President Shehu Shagari at the time. So that was disposed of, that was 79. And then I see here that when you look at it in the 1983 election, then UPN, again, Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Alhaji Shehu Shagari, that both UPN, NPN, and then you come back to the, come down to the 1999 election, Olu Palaye, Chief Olu Palaye, APP-AD, again, contesting with Olusegun Obasanjo, PDP. That was in 1999, another presidential petition. And then, 2003, that was Alhaji Shehu Shagari, ANPP, and Olusegun Obasanjo, PDP. Right up to 2007, ANPP Buhari, and AC Atiku Abubakar, contesting with Musa Yar'Adua. That was the petition in 2007. And coming on to 2011, CPC, Muhammadu Buhari, and PDP, Goodluck Jonathan. So you come right down to today, where we are at, 2023, and in this case, it is PDP. It is the PDP, and that is Atiku Abubakar, and Mr. Obi of the Labour Party, again contesting with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC. So apart from 2015, that is when it was sort of a plain sailing. But every other one has been contested, and they have been disposed of, no doubt similarly to what we see today, all within the rules of the courts. And so, it's you'll probably talk a lot more about this when we meet up with you later on tonight. Yes. On politics tonight. Yes. Between 8 and 9 p.m.
I want to refrain from making any pronouncement in difference to the judges, who are our masters in this game.
Yeah.
As lawyers, we defer to the judges. And we have implicit confidence in the judges. We have faith in their integrity. We know that they are obsessed with the theory of justice. We know that they see what others probably will not see. They are in a position to deliver judgment according to law.
And so, as you're saying, we can't really say about, say more about it at this stage.
At this stage.
It just wouldn't be right and proper.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and I appreciate that, since Barrister Wahab Shitu, a member of the Inner Bar, an SAN, he more than any other, that level of officer is going to be very, very strict and circumspect about all the details.
Yes.
And so I can see that you don't even want to say anything at this stage.
Yes. Because my masters are in control. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
But then come later on this evening.
Yes, I will come on.
By that time, we would have seen exactly what
the outcome.
The lordships have concluded.
Yes.
It will be out there in the public domain. And then you might have commentaries or
to make
at that stage. Okay, then. So, well, I would like to thank you very much, Barrister Shitu, for coming on. We appreciate and we understand your reluctance to say anything at this stage. You've explained it very, very clearly that no self-respecting lawyer is going to say anything at this stage because we're right in the middle of it.
Yes.
We're right in the middle of it, and you can't preempt.
Okay.
And as you were warning, nothing untoward.
Yes.
What they are saying can really be said.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Barrister.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure.
Okay, then. So we'll leave it here for now, and as you just heard, you can catch us later on tonight between 8 and 9 p.m. on Politics Tonight for extensive, commentary on what would have been decided. In the meantime, news bulletins, between now and then, will of course be reporting on the matter.